Hi, second graders. Today, I am going to teach you how to use the data that you've collected to make different types of graphs. Okay? So your learning target is I can explain how data was collected and make different types of graphs. So let's take a look at our data table from yesterday. Remember, we collected the data from our bag of M&Ms or your circle M&Ms on Seesaw, and you counted each and put the number of each by each color. Then we use that to create a bar graph here. So there's red, and we know that we have 7 red, and that we have 6 green and 10 blue. Let's look at some other types of graphs. This one is called a column graph, and you can see that on the x-axis, which is the line that goes across, is where the colors are. And on the y-axis, the line that goes up and down, that's where the numbers are. So this looks like the bar graph, only it's in columns. So you can see, you can tell the same information, 7 red, 6 green, 10 blue. Now let's look at a different type of graph, and this is called a line graph. Now here, it's the same as a column graph with the numbers on the y-axis, the up and down line, and the colors on the x-axis on the bottom across. So I want you to turn to a family member, friend, or even a stuffed animal and tell them what you notice about this line graph. You can begin saying, I notice. Go ahead and pause this and go ahead and do that, and we'll wait and then come back. All right, I hope you were able to share what you noticed about this line graph. Now, let's take a look and see how we can create this using our own data. So, we'll use the data table that we had earlier and created yesterday to make this line graph. And the first thing we do is we put the dots on the number for each color. So in red there is 7, so I will put it there. And then green is 6. And then blue is 10. Orange 9. Brown 3. And 8 yellow. So notice that I found red, I went up to 7 and placed that there. For green, went up to 6 and placed the dot there. Now the next part is we draw a line between each of these dots. So let me show you how it's done. We'll start with red, and then we go ahead and we put a line there. And then from green to blue, blue to orange, orange to brown, and brown to yellow. So this graph is nice because you can see the huge difference between the amount of orange and the amount of brown we had. Okay, this is another type of graph you can use to put your data in. And then the last one we'll talk about is the pie graph, and this one is a little different. It's called a pie graph because it looks like a pie and a circle. And this will show how many of each color are in the whole set of M&Ms or the whole bag of M&Ms. The other thing a pie graph does is it changes the numbers to percentages. So instead of putting there were 8 or 7 red, it puts out of the whole bag there were 15.6%. So today, your job is going to be to take your data table that you created from yesterday, and you're going to create 2 more types of graph. You're going to create your own line graph, and you're also going to create your own column graph. This is going to help you be able to see all the different types of data and how you can view it on different types of graphs.